The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coach.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Right back to him on first down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Play action. It's Ryan. And it's caught. It's Brown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The Browns drive about to get started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Mayfield on play action. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he fires one that's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
You're looking there, the defensive back was maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Ryan. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan with a catch made by Johnson. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21. Ryan now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. They're going to snap this play out behind the line. They have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
Yeah, don't put the gloves on. Daddy told you don't put the gloves on.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
Why you say that? Concept you're not boxing?
Win the 50-50 ball.
You won't box?
With the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and
come at me!
Pass.
Come at me then. Proceeded. We got to leave.
Even after the penalty, still a full 7 yards to go on third down.
Yeah, they did in boxing classes. But DJ, you got in boxing classes, you know you're going to get hit, right?
He's got his man. That's Landry. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I don't want him to play fly. I want him to go straight to hit him.
On third down, very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what
He gonna be 17, tell the truth.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm way down right now.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. He was looking for Landry that time. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost
Better, brother. How many he got? He got 16 rushes.
And I think that they're going to call
Damn, nigga, they're trying to run the whole pack.
What you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you bet you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken.
Yeah, he's just intercepted. It is.
He riding me like that, and I can't do nothing.
Brady Williams picks it off. And we're back now here in Cleveland.
30 seconds and shit.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give
Joe
his
Hayden
man
old,
room to
but
run
he's sticking.
under
What
it,
time
but
he
it's
does?
second down.
But he's sticking on the
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Mayfield down.
Yo, I'm thinking this nigga off. I'm just taking respect to God. That's his third.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. Then his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
I'm about to read the instructions myself.
Again, they'll run with
The
Bettis.
whole booklet.
And for one of the few
I
times
don't
here
believe
today,
you.
this run's not
The
going to
cards go up here for one.
He got maybe a
No, take them gloves off.
They'll be left.
What I just told you, we're not boxing. The fuck? I get the other glove and really top the shot.
That's what I'm telling him. I'm like, DJ, you like hitting, but when you get hit, don't be crying.
Get in here, yo. You do that sad shit again, I'm fucking get in here. Keep walking around like you sad. Stop that shit. Just gotta tell you we not playing. Sit down, yo. You rolled your eyes?
Yeah, I think you got to let them
Yo, stop playing.
The officials are instructed if there's
Let's go.
contact coming from both sides.
Acting sad as hell. That shit don't work here. If I say we not boxing, we not boxing. Try that sad shit one more time. Smack you right in your mouth. Nothing wrong with you. You about to cry? Yeah, okay.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Browns drive about
told
to
you, I'm
get
not your
started.
mother. That sad
They
shit
sort of
don't work.
lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A run for Nick Chubb. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
Now Mayfield. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
He running the clock, too.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. Mayfield now 6 of 17 throwing the ball, only 35%. But he does have a 1st and 10. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a
How you
defense
tell me when I'm
well
reading the whole thing?
coordinated. The front
Your mother
and the
didn't read the
back
shit.
really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Shifts by him.
DJ, you gotta put all of them in here. That's what happens when people read directions halfway.
Nearly a huge return.
I'm not supposed to see this side of the board, and you're not supposed to see
24
mine.
yards.
You shuffle the cards.
Possession will switch hands.
Your mother
1st
played
and
the
10.
You gotta put all the cubes in there.
And to give this time to the tailback. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, Ryan. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Now we give running left. It's Bettis. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8.